This is my FMP pitch proposal. The pathway that I've chosen for this project is animation. The project is about keeping financial information confidential to prevent prying questions about someone's personal life, but also about personal information, and to stop a person abusing a person's money, but also about how this can have an impact on someone's mental health and how that can require them to struggle even more with their financial situation. My media format of the project will be animation. My role in this project is to create and produce an animation that correlates to my chosen theme, which is private. And my chosen ideas that I created for my theme is financial situations, mental illness, and test results. My outcome of my animation for this project brief will be the duration of 5 or 10 minutes for video, audio piece and research for my project. My project is targeting an age group of PG-13 plus and above, and is suitable as semi-family friendly environment content, and is suitable everyone regardless of age and ethnicity, and that also includes gender. My audience will be interested in my project due to its impact of relatable topics that are a part of everyday life. The topics being addressed are financial situation, depression, mental illness and test results. These are the topics that I will want my viewers to think of while watching my animation, and to think about the suffering and daily struggle that everyone must face, but also how important these topics can affect people's everyday life, and how these topics may relate to them in some way. This project will use image editing software, 3D modeling, sculpting, painting software, 2D animation software, and physical art materials such as pencil, paper, paint, inks, chalks. And the style of writing I will use for this project will be scripting a compelling story about a person that deals with the chosen ideas from this project brief. The topics of the project is privacy in financial situations, as there are risks such as the compromisation of sensitive information and the potential for someone to abuse their money. This can have an impact on mental health, and some people prefer that to be discreet. This is why I want to do an animation on these topics, to spread awareness on all these issues, so people who are in similar situations have something to relate to and don't feel like they're the only ones that goes through something like this. The project outcome of this animation project will be creating human characters inspired by anime and realistic settings. The animation world will have a realistic setting with small aspects of fantasy. We'll be creating my animation at Macclesfield College and at home. The production of an animation requires reference materials to create different types of character props, background and setting, and colour schemes to create a unique looking animation. The threats that I can identify that may prevent me from developing and achieving my final outcome for this project are constrained time management and the lack of available resources that the college has not supplied to the creative media course, and as a result to this could be a difficulty doing certain pathways. The legal requirements and health and safety I have considered when producing this creative outcome for my project brief are to avoid copyright claims and to follow the copyright guidelines and to follow the censorship classification guidelines and COPPA. Furthermore, I have also considered taking regular breaks throughout this project so I do not get a RTS injury, but also to make sure there will not be any technical issues with the computer, PC/drawing tablets. And I have considered, and I will prevent this by keeping this in mind throughout my project, so I can prevent all of these issues. This is my experimentation and character description that I have done from my pathway, from my experimentation while doing it. As you can see, I have described this character to be born on April 15, 1993, and how she likes to read books, create arts, and different forms of creative expressions and passions. And because of financial problems that have a devastating impact on her over the years, as a result she has become more depressed and her mental health has deteriorated. And these are some of the statistics and facts. For example, 5 million people in England alone are struggling with problems in debt. In addition to mental health issues, people with debt issues are more prone to suffer from mental health issues. In a survey on money and mental health that included approximately 5,500 persons who had experienced mental health issues, 86% of respondents claimed that financial positions expected the mental health issues. What is animation about? Animation is a dynamic visual media created from still drawing models or objects that are moved, and then quickly in order to create the appearance of motion, creating similar animations for media like movies, cartoons, video games. The types of animation you can do is traditional animation, 2D animation, 3D animation, motion capture, motion graphics, and stop motions. The skills required for an animation role is that you have to be an animator who has some high level of technical skills and the ability to create work in varieties of styles. Animators have to have a passion for the media and love the industry. They must be able to work well with others and other capabilities of the animators. They need to get to know people in the animation industries and meet character designers and producers and ask them questions about their work. A character designer and animator needs a range of skills, for example, image editing software, 3D modeling, sculpting, and painting software skills. The type of routes that you could take to get into this career are school or college, which are A-levels or higher in fine art, art and design, graphic design, or film studies, or level 3 vocational qualifications, and by honing your skills by taking a specialist course or to build a portfolio. And these are some of the pros and cons of what you expect to what happens when if you take what qualification that you will take. For example, if one of the pros is more job opportunities, many jobs require a minimum at a college education or school GCSE. And the con may be you may get a lot of debt and student loans. This is some of my artist research and who inspired me to do animation as a pathway for this project. She uploads a range of commercial animated videos to her channel. She founded the animation studio and serves as its founder, CEO and creative director in San Antonio, Texas is where she currently calls home, and she went to Ringling College of Art and Design where she pursued her education. She primarily posted animated videos in which she discussed significant events, personal narratives from her life. These occasional consistencies only of animation without retelling one of her tales in any case. She has certain animations that are only available on her portfolio website or second channel. She did, however, have several animations that were either erased by her because of WMG claim rights to them. But since she was little, Rebecca Palmer has loved cartoons, and she has been a major fan of Disney, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. As an artist, she began sharing her works on the website DeviantArt in 2006, and as a result she discovered YouTube and decided to start her own channel. Also, Rebecca has over 369k followers on her Instagram page. I like Rebecca's animation because of their vivid colours, distinctive characters and clever storytelling. I also like Rebecca's animation because of their creativity, originality, and because she uses them to highlight social issues that are frequently ignored in the world. And these are some of the images of Rebecca Palmer's works. And these are some of the images of other artists that I have taken inspiration from for my art style that I will use in this animation that I'm going to create. And this is my production schedule. As you can see, week 1 I will do reference material on props, characters, art styles, colour schemes and backgrounds and mind map them. But I also will do general research and the biography for them. This will require me to have a computer and hard drive on hand. And then for my second week of pre-production, I will start on creating characters, props, colour schemes and backgrounds for my animation, which will require me to have a computer, hard drive, pencil, paper, rubber, sharpener, iPad, pencil and Procreate app. For my third week, I will start on creating storyboards for my animation, which I will need a storyboard, paper, outline and pencil, rubber and sharpener. Then for my fourth week I will start my animation, which will require me to have a computer, hard drive, drawing tablet, iPad, pencil, image editing software, 3D modeling, sculpting, painting software, 2D animation software to experiment with my animation. And that will be the same for my 5th week. And then for my 6th week I will start my evaluation, which will require me to have a computer and hard drive. And that's it for my
Any questions?
Everything.
I think yeah, it covered absolutely everything. Any feedback?
I think that was perfect.
Yeah.
Dead long.
Yeah. Really good presentation. Highly detailed. Perhaps slightly too detailed in places. I think you could have used a bit more pacing. But overall, again, the details are all there. You've got a clear vision of what you want to do. Your inspirations are all there. You've laid everything out. So yeah, I think you're good. You're good to go. Very well done, Chloe. Excellent work.
So the only thing that you might want me to change is how long it is.
Just
summarise it.
I
I did summarise it.